What's up, Richard Timmers here. Now, 2025 saw lots of really good TV performances. So I'm of course doing separate videos, talk about my favorite TV lead performances, male performances, lead actress performances on TV this year. So first up is the actors first. So here is my official top 10 favorite male TV lead performances of 2025, and there were some pretty good ones here. All right. Coming in at number 10. Now, I did not really care for the show, to be honest, yet, but I mostly kept watching it because the performances were just that good. Number 10 is Jason Clarke for Murdoch Death in the Family. Again, I did not really care for the show in general, but I will say Jason Clarke was great in this one. He really embodied the role of Alex Murdoch, who is a powerful, patriarch who's like public um who's public respectfully masses deep moral right here, and he portrays him with like very calculating, emotionally fractured here. I mean, he also had another show, I forgot the name of it. It was like an Apple show. I tried checking that one out, didn't do anything for me, but he was far better in this one. I've always liked Jason Clarke. I've always found him to be very underrated. I mean, there are people who do know Jason Clarke, but I feel like he doesn't really get too much recognition, really. So, if the Emmy nominations rolls around, 2026 and he gets nominated for this, I wouldn't complain at all because he was really good in this one. All right. He should have got an Oscar nomination for Zero Dark Thirty, by the way. But anyway. Number 9 is Sterling K. Brown in Paradise. Now, of course, this is the, drill. Of course, this is the global, political thriller starring Brown as, as this agent, who is a protector tasked with maintaining order in a world built with lies here. And Sterling K. Brown, obviously, he is one of the best actors in the business today. He won an Emmy for This Is Us, well deserved there. He was really solid here. Really gave us some nice, tense performances here. Really played this part very well. I mean, a really wonderful performance. Of course, he did score an Emmy nomination, and well deserved there. He also just recently scored Golden Globes and Critics' Choice nominations as well. Well deserved. And obviously, season 2 is coming out in February, so keep an eye out for that one. All right, coming in at number 8 is Mark Ruffalo in Task. Now, here, of course, you got Mark Ruffalo, who plays this driven task force leader whose obsession with winning blinds him to ethical collapse here. And he really is. This is a really nice, tense crime drama about law enforcement task force here. And Mark Ruffalo plays the part very well. Tom Pelphrey, which I will be doing my top 10 favorite supporting TV performances, and Tom will also be in that list there too. I mean, I didn't love Task as most people did. I mean, I thought it was an interesting series, but the performances by Mark Ruffalo was great. Of course, Tom Pelphrey, Emilia Jones was terrific in this. It's such a really good show. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. Season 2 is also coming, so there's that. All right. Coming in at number 7 is Seth Rogen in The Studio. Of course, he did win a Emmy award for his performance here. I really thought Seth Rogen was hilarious. Of course, playing the role of Matt Remek, who's a former creative who, now spends his days managing egos and killing passion projects here. Seth Rogen is hilarious throughout. I mean, everyone in this is great. Ike Barinholtz is terrific. Chase Sue Wonders. Even some of the guest appearances who comes in here and there, like Ice Cube, Zoe Kravitz, Bryan Cranston. I mean, this show is just hilarious. And Seth Rogen is one of the reasons why the show makes it so great. And he won an Emmy for a reason. And if you guys have not watched The Studio, give it a go. All right, coming in at number 6 is Jon Hamm in Your Friends and Neighbors. Now, this is, of course, a interesting series where Jon Hamm plays like Andrew Cooper, who's a charismatic financier who's carefully constructed lives begins to unravel here. And, of course, he decides to, pretty much steal from like the wealthy and stuff like that because he lost a lot of money and all. And Jon Hamm really plays the part very well. Of course, Amanda Pete's great. Olivia Munn. It is an Apple show. It is really intriguing. Ham does such a good job here. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. Season 2 is also coming as well. All right, coming in at number 5 is Ethan Hawke and The Lowdown. Now, of course, I'm actually going to be doing my top 10 favorite male lead performances of the in movie wise of the year as well. And Ethan Hawke, by the way, is in that list too for Blue Moon. Great year for Ethan Hawke. You know, between Lowdown, Black Phone 2, Blue Moon, it is a solid year to be a Hawk man. And Ethan Hawke was really great in this one. Of course, from the same creator who gave us Reservation Dogs. You know, here you got like Hawke, who plays this who of course chooses like benefits and it's like a very interesting series here. Of course, Ethan Hawke is definitely terrific. You know, it follows like this of course, it follows like this gritty, explosive citizen journalist Lee Rabine and here, and of course, like he's a self Tosa, who's like obsessed with the truth is always like getting him in the a lot of trouble here, and boy, he really gets messed up at times. He has a really nice father and daughter chemistry with his on-screen daughter, played by Ryan Kier Armstrong, who's going to be in the new Buffy series. I mean, Ethan Hawke definitely really does play the part very well. He is really hilarious at times. He could be, do drama. This is actually a little bit of a drama, but he does have some really fun comedic timing too. So, yeah, who doesn't love the Hawkman, right? All right. Coming in at number 4 is Michael Chernus in Peacock's Devil in Disguise. Now, here you got Michael, who portrays the role of John Wayne Gacy, and he really embodies John Wayne Gacy really well. Definitely lots of crazy moments throughout. Gets pretty intense at times. He does such a good job here, and I mean, Michael Chernus, I still remember him when he was in the show Orange is the New Black, and he never really was like a lead performance. This was like, I guess, say his first major foray into the leading man role, and he did a good job here. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend that. Number 3 is Stephen Graham for Adolescence. Now, of course, Stephen Graham did win an Emmy for his performance here, and it is a well-deserved Emmy. You know, of course, playing the father to the kid who of course ends up getting arrested for murder here, and yeah, Stephen Graham is really definitely plays the part very well. You know, really like the father and son chemistry with him and Owen Cooper. It is such a really intriguing series, really intense, to say the least. And also, I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite supporting film male performances of the year, too. And funny enough, Stephen Graham is in that list as well for the Springsteen film. But, I mean, good year for Stephen Graham. All right. And there is, like, a weird rumor saying that he might actually play the Robert De Niro role for the new Heat movie. We'll see if that happens or not. We'll see. All right, number 2 is Charlie Hunnam from Munster, the Ed Gein Story. Charlie Hunnam was excellent here. You know, I mean, even if you do not like the show in general, because it did not get the best love, even if you did not like the show, you can't deny that Charlie Hunnam gave it his all. He really was so creepy as Ed Gein. You know, I mean, obviously he really imitated the voice pretty well. You know, definitely had it all down as Ed Gein. I mean, some creepy aspects he put out here. I mean, it's just such a really good performance. And I think this is Charlie Hunnam's best performance since Sons of Anarchy ended, you know. And I feel like since Sons ended, he hasn't really has given that, like, really good performance since Sons ended. So I'm really glad to see him finally branching out here. And he's also playing Lizzie Borden's dad in the upcoming 4th season of Munster, which is the one about Lizzie Borden. Interested seeing that one. And my number 1 favorite male lead performance of the year is Noah Wyle for The Pit. I mean, come on. Noah Wyle in The Pit was brilliant. I mean, seeing, Noah, obviously the scene where Noah Wyle does break down after not being able to save someone's life is really heart-wrenching here. Of course, he did win an Emmy for a reason. He is so good on the show. Seeing Noah Wally come back to the ER, like the medical procedure, I just thought was great. He's just so amazing here, and of course, they got a nomination for the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice. I'm pretty sure he's going to win both, but we'll see there. I mean, he is just incredible here, and whether he actually wins for the second season, who knows? But he is just great on the show. But that's pretty much it there. Here is, of course, my quick rundown. All right, number 10, Jason Clarke, Murdoch, Death in the Family. 9, Sterling K. Brown for Paradise. 8, Mark Ruffalo for Task. 7, Seth Rogen for The Studio. 6, John Hamm for Your Friends and Neighbors. 5, Ethan Hawke for The Lowdown. 4, Micah Chernus for Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy. 3, Stephen Grant for Adolescence. 2, Charlie Hunnam for Mustard, the Ed Gein Story. And number 1 is Noah Wyle for The Pet. Now, there are a few other ones I could have included. A couple of honorable mentions I'd like to go ahead and include. Let's see. Daniel Day Kim for Butterfly was pretty decent. A couple of returning good performances I like to include. John Cena for Peacemaker. Pedro Pascal for The Last of Us. I could have gone with Diego Luna for Andor Season 2. But to be honest, he was great in Andor Season 2, but he was not really the best performance out of that. It was Mal Matra who was actually the best. Jeremy Allen White for the new season of The Bear was pretty decent. Let's see. Adam Scott for Severance. That's another good one. I mean, there's some other ones I probably could have included, but let me let you guys. Who are some of your favorite male lead TV performances of the year? Draw Constable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Serious Iron.